Hi, I am Revathi, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, SNS College of Engineering. In this lecture series video of Biology for Engineers, today's topic is a genetic disorder. A problem statement. The main problem statement of the case study is a rare autosomal recessive disorder, congenital insensitivity to pain, which anhidrosis is characteristics by the congenital lack of pain sensation. Symptoms. These are the symptoms of this disease: no sweating, recurrent episode of hyperpyrexia, restoration of mental abilities, and self multidating behavior are the some of the symptoms. Case. Herein, we present a case of a 1-year-old male child who initially presented with self bites on the tongue and then multiple fractures with no report of pain or crying, which initially indicated carelessness of parents. Based on further in-depth assessment indicating a family history of similar weak bones and no pain, the pediatric team conducted investigation along with genetic tests. The child was diagnosed with congenital insensitivity to pain with anhidrosis. Another sibling born later also had the same disorder. Both the children developed eczema, which was difficult to cure due to constant scratching by children as they did not feel any pain. Follow up studies indicating a slight difficulty in learning possibilities and delay in the achievement of milestones. Reason: genetic loss of functions, mutation in human tryposomin receptor kinases, a KRTA gene, NTRK1 encoding receptor thyroxine kinase for a nerve growth factor NGF was reported to be the cause for CIPA. Nocicepting sensory neurons and sympathetic autonomic neuron are under the surveillance of NGF and plays a role in the activation and hemostasis of another cell types. In addition, functional alterations in NGF affects the normal procedure of fraction consolidations. Differentiation of osteoblast and osteoprogenitor cell is also inherent. Due to the lack of nociceptive fibers in the skeleton symptoms, metabolisms of bone is also affected and the bone fractures are recurrent and common in CIPA patients due to the absence of the trophic roles of nociceptive fibers. Smallest cell. This interesting case, which was brought to the family medical clinic, brings about many learning points. There was the importance in thorough history taking, including family history, which was vital in researching the correct diagnosis. Assessment. Which of the following is a type of autosomal recessive genetic disorder? Which of the following disorder is also called the royal diseases? Which of the following disorder is an example of point mutation? Which of the following is a triad of X-linked recessive? The mode of inheritance for the triad Fragile X syndrome is: if the father in a family has a disease while the mother is normal, the daughters only are inherited by this disease and not the sons. Name this type of disease. Which will be the condition of the progeny if the father is normal while the mother has one gene for hemophilia and one gene for color blindness on one of the X chromosomes? Healthcare. In area where congenous relationships are common, healthcare professionals need to keep these factors in mind as it can mean a increased possibilities of genetic conditions. If not diagnosed correctly, this can lead to not only a delay in approximate management but also the consequence of an incorrect diagnosis. For example, safeguarding concerns that come to light in this particular case. Genetic conditions. Genetic conditions such as CIPA manifest in childhood and therefore not only affect the child but also have a massive effect on the parents. They often require support for themselves due to the high level of complexities in managing the patient. Final solution. Due to the nature of the condition, the parents need to be well educated in the management of the condition. Overall, this type of conditions can be challenging for clinicians along with parents and requires a multidisciplinary approach to enable the best outcomes. Thank you.